I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I ever got scammed. I'm trying to remember my age. I think I was 9. So I was friends with a bunch of other kids in the neighborhood. I know, a weird concept. Anyway, these kids were a bit older than me. You know, most of them were like in middle school. One of the boys, I'd say he was about 12, was going around the neighborhood trying to sell some of his items. He was encouraging the other kids to buy from him or to trade something better. I wanted to be a part of this, so I asked if I could sell him anything. He said, "Oh, you have a skateboard, right?" This was a skateboard that I had begged my mom to buy me. He was like, "Oh, if you give me your skateboard, I'll give you some money for it." I was like, "Really?" I run inside, grab my skateboard. Mom was like, "What are you doing with that?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go do something. I'll be right back." I was so stupid. Kid grabs a skateboard. He's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool." And I'm like, "So how much are you gonna give me for it?" I'm Latina. We don't have allowances. I've never had actual money before. He goes, "Oh, I have to go back to my house. I'll get the money and I'll bring it back to you." So he takes the skateboard, leaves, and I'm standing there for a good half hour. I was expecting $10, maybe 5. You will not believe what this kid came back with. Starts a sentence with, "So here's the thing." He begins to tell me that he actually doesn't have the money right now. That'll pay me later. But in the meantime, here's a baseball that his dad told him is gonna be worth something someday. I take it from him and I go home and I start to cry. I walk through the door and my mom's like, "Where's your skateboard?" I try to explain to her, I'm like, "This is actually a baseball and it's gonna be worth something someday." I never see that kid again and my mom was furious with me.